afternoon, dear students. Today we are going to have a seminar lesson. So as the previous lesson, we had a lecture on the topic Lexico-semantic and grammatical problems in translation. Yeah. So what problems we can have when we translate from one language to other language? So we talked about what is translation, and we discussed what problems, difficulties we can have when we translate, and what grammatical features can impact on translation process, and the meaning of words. Yeah. So today you will have a seminar lesson on this topic. First week, I want to ask you these questions. So why is translation considered more than substitution? Substitution, just changing word for word. Is it enough for translation? No. So translation, should we have other background knowledge, like for example, we should know culture, we should know what else? Idioms. Sometimes it's difficult to translate some expressions or collocations. Yeah. So in translation, we should consider all these points, not just translating word for word or not just substitution. Second question, what is the difference between lexical and grammatical problems?
Lexical problems when there is different meanings. One word have different meanings. For example, word light may mean not heavy illumination or
pale in color, yeah?
Pale in color. But grammatical is languages have different word order, meanings also. And for example, language in English we use more articles, but some languages do not use. So in this case, translator should change the structure of sentence.
Which has its own culture and its own idioms. That's why we need to understand the meaning of every word. But grammatical is like, it's accurate, it has its rules, but in a lexical we do not have the exact rules of meaning words.
Many words
Others?
have multiple meanings.
Yes.
Who has grammatical problem in translation? You know what? Go without each other. What do you think? Grammar are interconnected deeply to each other. Okay, now I make here the list of terms which we had at the lecture: polysemy, lexical graph, transposition, modulation, equivalence, and explicitation. Which are supposed to be the strategy of translation. So, who can tell me what is a polysemy?
Polysemy is a grammatical transformation that changes the part of speech or syntactic structure in translation.
Learned in the target language.
Absence of direct equivalent word in the target language. So, one example. Yeah. Cultural concept we have here. So here we try to use description or explanation in order to express the meaning of this word. Next one, transposition.
Transposition is translation by changing grammar, but not changing meaning.
Yeah. We can change the grammar structure here, Here, which definition is given? Translation. We can transfer words or sentence structure.
A change in the semantic perspective or point of view in translation.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Modulation. Next, equivalence.
Equivalence is the preservation of meaning and communicative effect between the source and target texts.
And the last one, explicitation. So sometimes it will be difficult to translate some words which is implicit. And here we try to definition or explanation, explicit here. Okay. Now, here we're talking about polysemy identification. Let's translate here these sentences. She left the light on. What's the meaning? Please put your hand up. We'll answer. She left the light on. The meaning of light is illumination. This bag is light, not TV. He has a light blue shirt, pale in color. Here shows the bank. What is it, bank?
Financial institution or
Bank. So which building? Can it be a river side? So here, in order to identify, we should have context. Okay, lexical graph. Here, translate the following culture-specific words into your native language. How can you translate these words? If there is no equivalent, suggest these strategies. Can you translate these words? Thanksgiving into Russian language. Brexit. What is it, Brexit? Have you ever heard this word? Brexit. So Brexit, we can translate this word. So which strategy can you use here? Borrowing, adaptation, description, equivalence, Brexit. Borrowed words, we know, yeah, what is it? The words which comes from other languages. So can it be borrowing words?
Yes.
Brexit. Can we use Brexit? If maybe Europe, these words can be used, and we don't use actually. And in order to express, to identify the meaning, we can use what? Description or description mostly. Yeah. So Brexit, it means Britain, Britain, exit. What is it? Withdraw. So this means to withdraw from Europe, from European Union, Britain. So this term used mostly in Britain, in Europe. So for us, it can be new words. So we can use description.
Whether it's when someone cannot achieve something, you will be happy from that.
Okay, we don't know this word. There is no. Do we have in translation in Russian equivalent?
Not direct translation.
Not direct translation. Equivalent. Do we have in Russian? No. Which strategy will you use? Description. Okay, we can use description. Answer for this question: can they be translated literally? These idioms What's the problem appear in your translation, and what strategies is appropriate in translating these idioms? First idiom, break the ice. In Russian.
Разбить лед.
Can
Недословный перевод.
Это дословно.
Это же expression.
we translate literally решение? So we have some words changed there, but so in Russian language we have equivalence. So here we can use this strategy, equivalence. Okay, word order transformation. Now, here given 3 sentences. Now be active this time. Try to translate into your own language. So Russian language. Then identify grammatical difficulty in translation which you had. Explain the syntactic transformation and then provide correct translation.
So,
Okay, who will do the first one? Put your hand up. First sentence, you will translate the sentence. I gave you the book yesterday. So in Russian it will be?
Я отдал ей книгу вчера.
So in your translation, do we have grammatical problem, difficulty?
I think
I gave you the book yesterday. No. Syntactic transformation. What syntactic transformation do we have? The same or different?
the same.
I gave you the book yesterday, you said? Я отдал
Ей
ей книгу вчера. The same structure? No. Here we have the same structure. No. Provide correct translation, so your translation is correct.
Да.
Thank you.
May I second?
Language.
Yes.
But in Russian language, mostly it's used in question, but in inversion as well in English is used. But it doesn't mean we should use this structure. So, if you convert your sentence into question in Russian, how would you say? Ли используется, да? Ли используется. Но в английском языке, когда идет инверсия, можно использовать вспомогательный глагол. But not in Russian language.
Hardly had she arrived when it started raining. Еле ли она вернулась после того, как начался дождь?
Okay.
Hardly had she.
Translation is correct. Grammatical difficulty. Do we have?
No, I don't have one.
Mhm.
It's also like the second sentence. Inversion.
Inversion.
Yes.
Yeah. Syntactic transformation. Here we have
It's like
auxiliary verb is used before the subject. Yeah.
yes.
Verb is
Also
used at the
work order.
beginning. Now let's summarize our lesson. So most of you were active. And here the most main point in this lecture, we should know what problems we can have in translation. One of them is lexico-semantic problem. The second is grammatical problem. Moreover, what strategies did you learn from this lecture?
The translation strategies like transposition, modulation, equivalence, adaptation, and also explicitation.
Perfect. Thank you. What grammatical problem we can have in translation? At the beginning we mentioned. Okay, we have articles, yeah, which doesn't exist in Russian language. How we translate
Solve the problem.
instead of article, what we can use? Understand that?
It's not a
One
grammatical.
of the problem is articles, the usage of article.
Instead of articles, we can use pronouns.
Pronouns, we
Pronouns,
use
yes.
demonstrative pronouns, we
Demonstrative pronouns.
can use indefinite pronouns, we can use in order to express indefiniteness. Thank you. What about the lexico-semantic problems? In translation of idioms, can we translate it word for word?
No.
No. So in this case, how we translate it? We should find equivalence.
Or
We can.
paraphrase to
Do you have any questions related to this lecture? Okay. Okay, thank you for attention.